إنا أنزلنا إليك الكتاب بالحق لتحكم بين الناس بما أراك الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Bismillah walhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalam ala habibina Rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. In Surah Al-Ahzab, ayah 67, Allah describes for us the state of the disbelievers when they're in the hellfire and they're filled with such regret for not following the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and for not obeying the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the guidance of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah says, يَوْمَ تُقَلَّبُ وُجُوهُمْ فِي النَّارِ يَقُولُونَ يَا لَيْتَنَا أَطَعْنَا اللَّهَ وَأَطَعْنَا الرَّسُولَ. The day on which their faces will be flipped back and forth and flipped over in the hellfire. And they will say, oh, had we only obeyed Allah and the messenger that was sent to us. Subhanallah. Allah describes their punishment. Their faces will be flipped back and forth in the hellfire like a hamburger is flipped on a grill. Subhanallah. How scary is this? This is because they didn't follow and obey the commands of Allah and obey his messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who was sent to them for guidance, to guide them to paradise, to guide them to be better human beings, and to guide them to their purpose in this life, which is to worship Allah. Now, what I want to focus on here is the last word in this ayah, ar-rasula. So the word rasul here typically wouldn't end with an alif, but here, this is the second word that we are touching on in Surah Al-Ahzab that ends with an alif, even though it normally is never written like that. But it has a rhetorical benefit. And the scholars of the Arabic language, they say this alif, هذه الألف تؤكد وتبين قوة صراخ وأعويل أهل النار عندما يسترخون في جهنم. This alif makes clear and highlights and emphasizes the screams and the cries and the hearts that are filled with regret from the people of hellfire when they're there, how they wish they had followed the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This alif conveys all of those meanings. It is as if somebody is falling off a cliff saying, oh my goodness, how I wish I would have followed the messenger. This is the idea behind adding this alif. Allahu Akbar. They are so regretful and so full of sadness that they didn't obey the messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and this is all conveyed through this one simple letter, the alif. Allahu Akbar. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.